recording. Okay. All right. So we're gonna just be starting on the alphabet. You could take this down, but we're gonna be doing this next week as well. Inshallah, when we pick like a certain time that like everyone can actually attend. But first of all, we have Alif. We have Alif. I want you to also put like a star on this. I'll tell you at the end why, but just put a star on the Alif. And then we have Ba, and then we have Ta. I'll just be running through this quickly. Ta, and then we have Fa, Fa, and then we have Jeen. We also have Ha. We also have Tha. We also have Dal. Also put a star on this. We also have Val. Val. There's a difference between Dal and Val. There's a that there. And this is also, we also have a star. And then we have Ra. And then this also has a star. Okay. And then we have Za. This is supposed to also have a star. I don't know why it doesn't have a star. This is supposed to have a star as well. This is Za. And then we have Seen. Seen. And then we have Sheen. Also, I just wanted to mention that these letters here, they're not pronounced Sheen and Seen. These are just like the name of the letters. Like Sa is a Sa. It's not, its name is Seen, but the way you say it is Sa. So يعني سألت عن المدرسة يعني I asked about school سا يعني it's a Sa, it's not Seen. But the name of it is Seen, that's it. We have Sheen, and then we also have Sad. We also have Dad. Oh no, we have Dad, not Dad, sorry. We have Dad. There's a different. There's this is like where like I had like kind of like a little bit of mistakes when I first started learning Arabic between these three letters. So these are important as well, but they're not started for certain reasons. This is Dad, okay, and then this is Ta. There's a difference. Ta. They look like each other as well. That's the problem. Ta. We have which is like this, but it's not Ta. It's not this Ta here. It's Ta. Ta. It's kind of like there's this مفخمة. It's like you kind of use like the base of your voice a little bit. It's Ta. Okay. And then we also have we have Va as well, which is like this. And these are all different letters, even though they look alike. Okay, they're all different letters, even though they look alike. That's dog, that's ta, and that's va. Okay. Inshallah, next class I'll have some examples in which where they're different or whatever. But for this class, I won't be having too many examples. I have examples of like the different letters and like how they come in the sentence for this class. But for next class, inshallah, we'll have like examples for these three letters in particular. But I'm not going to be going over them. I think I'll be going over the first few letters in this class. And then we have after that we have Ain, obviously, Ain, and then we have Ghain, Ghain. Okay, and then we also have Fa, Fa. Okay, and then we also have off, off. And you see the difference here. The fa is the same as the qaf. It just has the qaf has two dots on the top, and then the fa only has one dot on the top. Okay. Um, and then we have ka, kaf. Then we also have lam, and then we have mim. We also have noon, and then we have the final few letters. We have This is a ha, but it's also pronounced like you can also say this is a hamza, right? Uh, it's a ha, okay? But this can also be it's hard to like read here because you kind of don't write it like this, right? Normally sometimes you write it like this, okay? Like the one on the top here, right? The hamza is like that, and that's a ha. And we also have wa. One second, actually. This shouldn't be like this. This is two different letters, actually. Sorry. So this is a ha, but normally this is the ha at the start, you know? Okay, but that's the symbol for it. Oh, sorry, one second, actually. Oh no, it's back on. Nice. All right. So as I was saying, this is the hat, but the hat kind of changes at the start and like in between. Okay. So the hat is normally like that. Okay. Like at the start. Okay. In the middle, it's like that. Okay. And at the end, it's like this kind of. Okay. There's like three different, like at the start, you'll find it like this. And in the middle, you'll find it like that. Okay. And at the end, you'll kind of find it like that. That's the hat. Okay. And then what I was mentioning over there, this is the hat. This is all of this is the hat. Okay. What I was mentioning over there, which is not kind of mentioned, is the Hamza. I'm not sure if this is regarded as a letter or not, but it is there. You'll find it in the Quran a lot, so you need to know it kind of. This is the Hamza. Hamza. Because it's not Hamza, but it's Hamza. That's what it's called. And then finally we have Ya. Finally we have Ya. Okay. This is Ya. Okay. And as I was saying, the Alif, the reason it has stars on it is because these are non-connecting letters. Okay. Do you know the way here I said ha, ha, and this has like a middle, like an end, and all of this. Like the alif is the strangest, which it's only by itself. It cannot be stuck on backwards, forwards. It cannot be stuck on at all. Okay. For example, in the word, Ahmed, for example, in the word Ahmed, uh, the alif, right? It's what's it called? It's by itself. See right here, it's by itself. Okay. But for example, the dal here is also by itself. Like as I was saying, it also has a star. See the dal? I also put out the star on it over here. Okay. But the weird thing is the alif, you can't stick anything behind it or in front of it. The alif, this first part here. Okay. But the dal, you can stick stuff like behind it, like the meme. Okay, you can stick like a meme behind it. But in front of it, you can't have anything. You can't have anything here. Okay, well you can have like a meme behind it or something. The alif is the strangest one, which can't have anything behind it or in front of it. That's the one thing. And then we also have the other ones. The other ones we have are dal, okay, dal, ra, and za. Okay, ra and za. Okay. Inshallah, I'll have more like examples, inshallah, next week, especially about this. Maybe I'll make the whole class just on these like one, two, three, four, five, because these are just basic things that you need to know and you'll come across a lot. Okay. These five over here, they're five, right? One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, there isn't a six. Yeah, there isn't. The Hamza, it kind of has this rule as well, but we'll come to it. Okay. Um, One thing I also wanted to do is one thing I also wanted to do is the ba. I wanted to show like the different things, like different stages. Okay, in regards to the ba. Okay, at the start, at the start, right? It's just like this. It's like a ba and like this, and then it's connecting to whatever. Okay, at the in the middle, it's like it's kind of like this. It's kind of like normally. It's like normally like that. Like for example, we can have al-bayt, right? It's just normal kind of in the middle, okay? And at the end, it's just like this. It's just like that as well. As in, like, it'll just be like that, but complete. But do you see the way, like, it kind of connects to everything? So the ba it connects to the ya. It's not like by itself or whatever. Okay. What also? What's another thing I wanted to do? I wanted to do ta as well, I think. Okay, let's do ta. Ta. Okay. Ta. We can have it as like, for example, at the start, we can have it in the word television. I know television is technically not an Arabic word, but it's like it stems from the English language, obviously. But television in Arabic is television, right? And it's like one of the words. So will be ta. la, fa. Um, and right now, I'm not writing in any thing, by the way. Harakat, like I don't have a fatha, kasra, or a dhamma. I'll have that in like another class, maybe. But for now, because just to simplify everything, I'm only doing it like I'm not adding a fatha or a kasra or whatever it is. Okay. Um, okay. So at the start, it'll be like, for example, television. Okay. And then in the middle, it's like ba. Okay. It's just the same as ba. It'll be like this in the middle. It doesn't really change. And at the end, it's also like this. Okay. I just at the start, it's like a little bit different, but it's not really like the same. The first few are kind of easy. First few Arabic words are kind of easy. And then we also have tha, which is the same. Jim isn't. Okay. I'll go over Jim real quick. I'll start on the page. Jim isn't like ba, ta, tha, they're all the same. So if you're studying it, just know that ba, ta, and tha are all the same in regards to like how they stick or whatever. Jim, ha, kha are all the same. So I'm just going to be going over, I'll go over ha, for example. Ha, as I said, like Jim, ha, and kha are all the same. Okay, but you need to kind of learn these. So this is Jim, the one in the dot in the middle, and then ha doesn't have anything. Okay, and then Jim is the one at the top. Okay, and then for Jim at the start it looks like this. For ha, I mean, sorry, because we're taking ha as an example. At the start it looks like this. Okay, at the start, it looks like that. Okay, let me try get an example actually. Um, let me get an example. Sorry, we can say for example, you can say for example hibr. Say for example hibr. Okay, habara. Okay, what does that mean? That means like what's it called? What is it? What is it in English actually? Ink, ink. That's the word for it in English. Ink. Okay, and then we can also say like for example hub as well, like love, the word for love. Hope like the hat is just like it looks like that at the start. Okay, I'm obviously as I was saying, I'm not putting any fatha or kasra yet. Okay, but I'll have that more in like the more advanced classes and like when you start progressing. Okay, we also have it in the middle. Okay, and it in the middle. Let me get an example actually. Let me just get an example. Sorry, they're kind of hard to find. So let me think off the top of my head. They're hard to find off the top of your head. Oh, this is a good one actually. All right, so yeah, no, Ahmed is a good example, but I'll say Muhammad for example. This is at the start, by the way. Okay, in the middle, you can say we can say for example Muhammad. So it's kind of similar. Yeah, it's just that shape. Okay, Muhammad. It's the same as at the start. Okay, okay. At the end, I'll get another one for at the end. Yeah, we can say this for at the end. At the end, we can say. At the end, we can say muf. Wait, let me just check if this is right. Yeah, this is right. We say muftah. It's kind of like that. I'm kind of exaggerating how it looks. It's normally just like it's just like that at the end. As I said, at the end it's by itself. Actually, no, 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 sorry, sorry. This is because of Elif, right? This is because of Elif. I actually made a mistake there, actually, sorry. Um, Elif with a Hamza, it's not a normal Elif. So this Elif, this Elif here, okay? This Elif here, if it has a Hamza on it, it's by itself, like always. If it has a Hamza on it, it's always by itself. But this Elif here, like when it doesn't have anything on it, right? It can have something sticking to the back. I was just thinking of, I don't know, but normally Elif is just like this. It doesn't have this Hamza on it, right? This is the Hamza that I was talking about at the bottom, but I didn't mention it. Right, so Alif can have something sticking to it at the start, basically. What also, so that's for this is the same for these, the same for these for the kha, ja and ha. Okay, kha, ja and ha, jim, for example. Okay, and then let me go back to the alphabet real quick and find others that are similar. And then Sheen, Sod, and Vod, they're all the same as well. Sheen, Vod, okay. Sheen, um, something isn't working. Well, give me a sec. Um, okay, never mind, never mind. Actually, it works. Okay, Sheen, it wasn't the Arabic, it was something else. My computer started bugging. But Sheen, Vod, and Vod. Okay, these are all the same for these. They have the Dada, not Vod. Dad. These all here, they have the same like connecting words or whatever. I'll get an example. I'll get examples. Okay, okay, I have them here. I'll be more prepared for the better classes. It's just that like I just wanted to like give a class today. Okay. Okay. So basically, for Sheen, okay, we can say we can say at the start. Let me just make this smaller so I can see my handwriting is on the screen or not. Yeah, I'll put this here actually. Okay. Yeah, this. Okay. At the start, right? Sheen can be, for example, in شجرة. شجرة. Okay, this is شجرة. Okay, which basically it means tree, right? But this is how it looks at the start. So the sheen is just like this, and like this. This is a sha and then connecting to whatever. Okay, in the middle, it is, for example, we can say asha, 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 isha. You can say isha, asha. It's the same. It's the same kind of word. Basically, it can mean dinner or isha. It's after maghrib. It's all after maghrib. Isha. Okay, in the middle, and the sha is the same as this one. It's literally just this, but in the middle and it's sticking to something. Okay. And at the end, it is the same actually, surprisingly. It just has this thing at the end that has that thing. Okay. Like in here. So these three, sha, sa, and va, they're all the same. Okay, for this thing. Okay. You'll find them like this. The sha is like that. Okay. And the sha in the middle is like that, and that one is like that. And then we also have things that are like each other. Uh, I just need to find examples because these examples are really hard to find. Okay, I found them. Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to go over this quickly because this is really simple as well. Um, so we have ta, real quick. We have ta, and then we have ta, and then we also have sorry, we have the. We have ta and the. They look like each other, but it's just one has a dot on top. Okay, at the start, for example, ta can look like this story. It's just the same. When I say it's just the same, as in like it doesn't change a lot. طريق, okay, yeah, it doesn't change a lot. Like that's at the start. In the middle, it is مطار, مطار. Sorry, I wrote that wrong. My pen is really bad. I'll get a better pen for next time. مطار. Okay, it's just like it's the same at that. It's just the thought. It's just the thought in the middle, and at the end, it could be هبوط. هبوط. Okay, and it's just by itself because the wa is there. Okay, the reason being because I was trying to teach you guys this before. The wa is like it sticks before, but it doesn't stick after. The same as the alif. Okay, and the rest of them, those five, these five. The alif, the dal, the val. Okay, the val, ra, and the ra. Okay, and then we also have. Let's see what other ones. Okay, this is a good one. عين and غين. Okay. عين and غين. عين and غين. We have عين. Okay, and then we also have غين. After we finish the alphabet, we'll finish, by the way, so we don't have long enough. Okay, and then normally classes will be around 40 minutes to an hour. I might keep it short at 40 minutes, just so everyone doesn't get bored. I'll keep just short and snappy 40-minute classes every week. So, and then you'll have more time to study and like revise the actual thing. Because if I give you like a 2-hour class, you won't fully understand what's going on. Okay, and so as I was saying, this is Ain and this is Ghain. Okay, the only difference is on the top, obviously. And then let me get this in. Let's do Ghain this time. This. Let me just get examples. Sorry. I'll have this ready normally for each class. It's just I had university today. Okay. So we're doing it for Ghain. Okay, for at the start, this is where it changes. This is an important one for you to learn. Okay, this is important for you to learn. The main ones you should learn here today, if you come out of this class just knowing this, is the jim, the ain, the ka, and the hamza, and the ha. Ha as well is important. And yeah, actually, so not a lot actually. All right, let's go. So at the start, it could be غرفة, for example, غرفة, غرفة. Okay. At the start, it could be غرفة. The غين is at the start. The غين at the start looks like this. Okay, I'll make that bigger so you guys can see it. It just looks like that at the start. Okay. In the middle, in the middle, it looks like, for example, you can say Maghrib, like Morocco, or the sunset Maghrib. Okay. Maghrib. Okay. In the middle, it's like that. It looks like this, like that. Okay. Let me just make that bigger actually. Like that. Okay. And then obviously with the ayn, it's just the same without the dot. Okay. This it's the same for ayn, just without the dot. Okay. And then we also have at the end, we can say, for example, at the end, we can say bulugh at the end, which is like puberty, basically. That's what that means. We can say bulugh. I really need to get a new pen. This pen is too inky for her. Bulugh. Okay. And bulugh, yeah, it means puberty, but at the end it looks like that. It looks like this. looks like Ghain originally. That's what it looks like. It looks like the original form. It's just Ghain, and then obviously for Ain, it'll just be the same, but without the Ain. Let me know if I'm going too fast. You know, I don't think I am going too fast. I'll be going be going much slower during the classes. Okay, it's just that I don't. I want to make sure everybody I want to get through this kind of in this little introductory class, and I'll also be I'll be reviewing it quickly in the next class as well. Okay, and actually thank you for pulling up to the class. I didn't think much people. I don't know, three is good enough. I know I wanted five or whatever. Next is what should we look at? Fa and qa are kind of simple, so I won't be going over them. Actually, I will. I'll do it quickly. Okay, let me just I'll just do it quickly because we don't have enough left. So at the start, at the start, it's for example we say Fajr, which is the Salah of the morning, Fajr. Okay, and as you can see, the Jim is in that form. This Jim here. Okay, so we can say Fajr at the start. In the middle, we can say Muftah. We said that before as well. Muf, Muftah. I just want to go through this, and at the end, it can be Khalaf, which means like behind the end. Right? And it's this is a simple one. It's just the same, but it kind of moves around. It doesn't really change. And this is for fat and qa, fat and qa. Next, an important one would be ha. This is like a very important one. This is like the three most important ones. All right. Okay. If you're gonna take down anything, make sure to take down this. This is very important for ha. Okay, as I was saying before. Okay. At the start, okay, it could be, for example, you can say hawa, which basically means air. Hawa, okay, at the start. You see the ha, how it changes on larger kind of, just like that. Hawa, okay, that's how normally they do it. It kind of looks better like on the computer, but like normally it's just you draw a circle and then another little circle. That's the ha, okay? And then we can say hawa, for example. And we can also say hada, okay? We can also say hada, okay? And then in the middle, in the middle, we can say for example, mahar, like the dowry for a woman, mahar, okay? And you see the way it kind of changes to this, okay? It's just this, and it's kind of like a figure eight, and then out. That's what it is in the middle, okay? And at the end, okay, you can say we can say wedge, for example, like face, wedge, okay, which means face, okay? Take a screenshot, whatever you need, just make sure you know this. At the end, it's like this, as I was saying, okay? In the middle is that, and at the start, it is that. That's another important one. And then I skipped over ka actually. Ka is another important one that changes. All right, ka, you can say quickly. We can say start. We can say kitab, kitab. Okay. We in the middle. It is, for example, maktab, maktab. Okay. And at the end, we can say shak. check, which means doubt. Okay, you can say check here. Okay, and the cat kind of changes. So at the end is the big thing. It's like it looks like this, and then if it's not in the end, if it's the middle of the start, it looks like this. Just the cat kind of looks like that. Okay, and then finally we have um, let me do yeah as well. Yeah is the last one that changes. I'm pretty sure. And then after that, we'll be finished with the last one. For example, start. You can say, and this is yeah, or this. Okay. You can say يعلم at the start. يعلم. Okay. In the middle, we can say, oh, sorry, that's kind of wrong. That's not was a mistake. Okay. We can say Medina. No, no, no. Medina is not good because it's like it kind of ruins it, but the daddy ruins it. This is better with the Hamza. Medi Rais, we can say Rais, which means like a president. Okay, Rais. The meeting is ending in a minute, but I should hurry this up. Rais. Okay, which means a president. That's it in the middle. It looks like that. It's just a yeah. It's same as but kind of, but the thing that changes is at the end. It just looks like we can say at the end it is the okay the okay at the end it kind of just it looks like it's original the okay, and that's it for the alphabet. Okay, you should just kind of learn everything. I will be sending the recording to everybody. Um, Let me just switch back to here. That's it for the class, okay? And we will be having classes, inshallah, every week. I may like just do one big class or either like an intermediate and a beginner class, but we will see as we go. And that's it. If you have any questions, please do ask me and ask me quickly because there's a minute left and we're gonna get cut off. So if there's no questions, I'm gonna end the meeting. But if there is, don't be afraid to ask me. Let me know if there's any questions. I'll just give you a sec. I'm guessing there's no questions. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Okay, there's no questions. We'll be having a class soon again. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.